Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel on Advanced Excel. In today's video, I am sharing this Excel template to calculate the income tax in under new regime for financial year 22 and 23. Okay, so in couple of months, that is precisely on or before 31st July 2023, we will be submitting our income tax returns for financial year 22-23, isn't it? So in that context, I felt that I should share you this Excel template which calculates the tax liability under new regime as well as under old regime. Now, how do we calculate this tax, that is this amount, using VLOOKUP 3 times and giving names to that table array? I have explained it in my previous video, which is video number 70. So in this video, I am only going to explain you this new tax regime a little and the old tax regime. Okay, and we'll see what is there in these two tax regimes. Now, what are the key features of this new tax regime? Now, please keep in mind that I am talking about financial year 22-23, which is relevant to assessment year 23-24. Okay, so the first and the most important aspect about this new tax regime is this slabs of under new tax regime, which is under section 115 BAC. It is applicable to all age groups. Okay, unlike in this old regime where we have different tax slabs for non-senior citizens, then senior citizens and super senior citizens, under new tax regime these slabs, they are common for all age groups irrespective of the age of the SSE. This new tax regimes are slabs are going to be applied. Okay, that is number one. Number two is no deductions, or rather no exemptions under section 10, deductions under section 24, and again deductions under chapter 6A are allowed. The only deductions that are allowed under this new tax regime is under section 80 CCD2, that is employer's contribution to NPS, and one more deduction is there, 80 JJAA. Okay, so except for these two deductions, no other deductions and exemptions are allowed under new tax regime, and you have to pay by the slab to which this total income falls into. Now this total income which I have given here, now you have to just key in the total income, total taxable income in this C5 cell, and this figure or this amount has to be in the multiple of 10, because section 288 of Income Tax Act says that the total income has to be rounded up to nearest 10. So just make sure that when you enter this amount in this particular cell, it is in the multiple of 10 rupees. Okay, so here you have to simply put the amount of total taxable income and the tax surcharge and education cess, secondary and higher education cess will be worked out. So up till this, it is a kind of a back end of this Excel template, and the final tax which is payable is this. Okay, now in this particular template, that is in this new regime as well as in this old regime, I have already taken care of this marginal relief. Okay, and there are certain like confusions about this marginal relief as to when that marginal relief provision becomes applicable. So here is an example. Okay, suppose the total taxable income is 51 lakh. Okay, and then what the income tax says is, first you work out the tax and the surcharge as per applicable rates. So the total tax and surcharge amount comes to 13,94,250. Then it says you work out the tax on the total taxable income of 50 lakhs. So up to 50 lakhs the tax comes to 12,37,500. Then there is no surcharge, because only when it exceeds 50 lakh we are having a surcharge. So the total tax and surcharge for the total income of 50 lakh is 12,37,500. Then it says what is the difference between these two. So if you take the difference between these two amounts, so this minus this, it comes to 156,750. So the marginal provision says that when this amount that which is a difference between this total amount of tax and surcharge on this particular total income and 50 lakh, if it is in excess of the amount of the incremental income, then that amount is your marginal relief. Okay, so in this case you just see his incremental income of this fellow is only 1 lakh rupees, isn't it? From 50 lakh it has gone to say now 51 lakh. So incremental income is 1 lakh, but just because he has his income is increased by 1 lakh rupees, he is having a tax liability of 1,56,750, and we all know that tax cannot be greater than the income, isn't it? And that's why the marginal relief provision comes into play. And what we simply do is this minus incremental income. So in short, 156,750 minus 1 lakh. So this is the marginal relief amount for total taxable income of 51 lakh. And this marginal relief amount is nothing but the amount of tax which the government is not supposed to collect from the assessee. So the final tax liability comes to 1267,500, which is this amount. Then my rebate under section 87A is nil. Okay, now for this financial year 22-23, the 87A rebate is kept at 5 lakh rupees. So up to 5 lakh rupees you don't have to pay any tax. Then the surcharge will be this amount, that is 126,750 minus this margin relief. So your surcharge is coming to 70,000. Then secondary and higher education cess, which is 4% of tax minus 87A rebate plus surcharge, that amount comes to 53,500. And with this, the total tax that a person will pay with the total taxable income of 51 lakh comes to 13,91,000. Okay, so this is how the entire thing works, and it works for all total income brackets. Okay, so you can put any amount here, say 3 crore. Okay, it will work. Okay, now here in this case there is no margin relief because the tax is less than the incremental income, so there is no margin relief. So it applies to all the cases. Okay, and coming to this old tax regime. Now before that, just see that I have given link of this tools of income tax, where you can kind of cross tally these amounts on their website. So and also I am giving a link of this Excel file in the description box. So please download this particular file for use. And this is our old tax regime. In old tax regime, we are having different tax slabs for different age groups. So for non-senior citizens, these are the slabs. Okay, even here I have given the link of that income tax calculator. Then these are the slabs for senior citizens, and these are the slabs for super senior citizens. Okay, so friends, this is how you can use this new tax regime and old tax regime, and you can download this Excel file. Now in case anybody of you is handling a payroll, Indian payroll profile like me, then what you can do is you can download this particular file. Okay, you can have this table in a separate sheet. Okay, and then you can have these formulas copied horizontally, and then you can copy it to all employees, so they will work extremely fine. So friends, I hope this video is useful for all of you. Do consider subscribing my channel. Also, if you like this video, give thumbs up and share this video to your friends and colleagues so that even they are benefited. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.